Hi, I'm Fernando, CEO and co-founder of PrepLounge. Now today I'm here for a series of videos on your personal fit interview. Now I'd like to thank Daniel, one of our premium experts, for developing this amazing framework I'm going to show you right now. And the framework says that the interviewer only asks themselves 3 questions when they're interviewing you during the personal fit part. First one is whether you have a personal fit with them. Now for this part, you can't really prepare. It's more about the consultant thinking, am I gonna like to work with this guy like 12 hours a day in the same room? So here you have to be nice and you have to smile and to connect with the interviewer. So there's not much you can do about this part. Now the second question that they ask themselves is whether you can leverage their work. What does it mean to leverage their work? So basically, they ask themselves the question, if you join their project, is it going to mean more or less work for them? Well, ideally, it should mean that it's less work for them, because if it's more, then it's going to be hard with the offer, right? So how can they assess whether you're going to be a leverage or not for them? Well, the first way of assessing it is the case interview. We have a lot of videos already in PrepLounge. I've showed you already the replacement concept and how you can estimate how many babies are born every day in the world. Now, this is the second part of the interview, usually after the personal fit part. It could be in different interviews or on the same one, but for this series of videos, we're focusing on the personal fit part. So here you have to show that you already did or that you have the important features or characteristics of a consultant that you showed them in the past, right? And what are those characteristics? Now there's many of them, but I'm going to focus on what I think are the 4 most important ones. Number 1 is, do you embrace changes or change? So you know that the life of a consultant is really changing every time. So you have a new project every 3 months. You go from automotive to insurance, from different industries. You do marketing, you do restructuring costs. So you have to like change. Here you have to show that you did that in the past, that you like basically to change. Consultants are paid to solve problems, and the problems that they solve are not easy. So you also have to show that you are good at problem solving. Now, have you done things before? Can you show on your CV that you had difficult projects, and you can show then the recruiter that you're a good problem solver? The third characteristic, very important to a consultant, is about traveling and internationality. So you know that you're going to be at the client from Monday to Thursday, so you're going to be traveling the whole time. You have to like this routine. So it's very important that you showed already that you travel, that you like to be an international person, and again, you have to show this with your CV. The fourth characteristic, which is very important, is the so-called extra mile. What does that mean? So, as a consultancy, you are a service provider. So you have to do everything your client wants. You have to understand your client and actually over-deliver. You have to do more than the client wants. So otherwise, your company is not going to stand out. So did you do challenging projects before? Did you do things that you're not expected to? Just did you go the extra mile? So that's also something you have to show. Now the third and last question that a recruiter or consultant asks themselves is whether you're going to be happy being a consultant. It might sound a bit funny, but that's really important. Why do they need to feel that you're going to be happy in the job? Because imagine that a consultancy hires you, they invest a lot of money in trainings, and they usually cannot sell you in the first 3 months. So it generates a lot of costs in the first 3 months, and then 5 months after you start, you decide to go away. So they sit on a lot of costs, right? So you have to be sure that you're going to be happy in this job, so that they are not just going to waste 5 months of trading with money. Now, we've seen those 3 questions that a recruiter asks themselves when doing a personal fit interview with you. Now, in the next video, you're gonna know how to use this knowledge to answer to the question why you want to become a consultant. So you're gonna use this knowledge to answer this question in a very structured and in a consultant way. Thank you.